Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Peter Barber here, professional opera singer and music producer. And today, after so long, I'm finally back with Nightwish. This is one of their new music videos, Lanternlight. I had such a joy re-experiencing this group, and it felt like a first time because it's been so long. Stunning vocals from Fleur, stunning orchestration, so cinematic and epic, and just like film score mixes with songwriting. Absolutely stunning. Enjoyed every second of it. Guys, I hope you enjoy my first time reaction and analysis of this song.
Gone is the hurt, the weight. Gone is the warmth of day. A stray boat saved happy memories engraved. Oh, into a velvety night beneath the lanternlight.
Resolves to the minor there. Oh my gosh, stunning. It's funny, today I've recorded a number of videos and a lot of them have featured solo piano as a main instrument for the song, and have been piano and voice, which is such an intimate, beautiful, kind of like a recital setting. As someone who works professionally as an opera singer, a recital is generally, or most often, just voice and piano collaborating in real time together. It's a beautiful thing, and I get that from this video. It's just absolutely stunning. Fleur Jensen's vocals, wonderful. Now, you know, I've come to know her as, well, this is the first Nightwish video I've done in a while, actually. So, hi everyone, welcome back. Come to know her as like a big power singer, can get up into that operatic range, can do big power belting, rock vocals. So it's really cool to hear her singing so softly and intimately here in her lower range, allowing the breathiness to come through, like she's kind of whispering to you, still allowing a little bit of vibrato when necessary, usually on the ends of phrases or on the longer words. But it's just a beautiful kind of intimate little vignette we have at the start of this song. One of these, this very new song by Nightwish, just recently came out a couple months ago. Also the voices in the background. So we're in G major, I believe. Yeah, G major.
Gone is the hurt, the weight.
She really allows more vibrato into her voice than most people outside of the classical genre. I mean, truly, like, half of those words had vibrato in them. Let's see what she's singing here.
Gone is the heart, the weight.
Gone is the heart, the weight. Mason, give me a second. Gone is the hurt, the weight. Right? She has vibrato on a number of the lyrics in this line. Often what you would hear in, I don't know what genre this is yet, actually. They've done symphonic metal, is what I've heard them do. I don't know what genre this song is, but you might hear, gone is the hurt, the weight, and then really wait for that last word to allow vibrato, but not for Fleur. She has it early.
Gone is the warmth of day. A stray boat saved happy memories engraved. Oh, into a velvety night.
Oh, I love the piano following the vocal line. Ba ba da be da be. Really lovely.
Into a velvety night beneath the lanternlight.
Lanternlight. So it ends in the, it resolves to E minor, which is the relative minor of G major. It's way too high. Thanks, keyboard. Resolves there. Lantern, Lanternlight. So we have D, F sharp, E, and resolve ends on that relative minor. That's really cool. Lanternlight.
Last night brought the heaviest of snow, melting the songs of old.
There's that E minor again.
Tying the boat, ride a new one soon, sending me to the drowning moon, far above the lantern light.
Stunning. So I'm a huge fan. And I get a lot of inspiration in my songwriting about groups that do this, is you start off with something really intimate, like just piano, then you add a vocal, and then the second verse, instead of changing anything really, you're just adding fabric to the musical atmosphere. So same exact melody in the voice and a very similar vocal delivery as far as technique is concerned to the first verse. A little bit more power in a couple moments, but nothing significant. Still have the piano playing, but we've added strings. We've added this wonderful string section that just fills out the rest of that atmosphere and adds so much. But we've already gotten the beauty of just having piano and then just piano and voice. Then we add strings, and it just gives you a whole nother step to add into a song to keep increasing and keep building, so to speak. So it's just absolutely stunning when strings come in. I'm going to run that back. I want to hear the strings come in again.
Last night brought the heaviest of snow, melting the songs of old, tying the boat, ride a new one soon,
Piano following the voice again.
sending me to the drowning moon, far above the
Lanternlight. Gorgeous. Back to just piano. Fascinating. Crunchy chords. Yes. Absolutely stunning, and I love ending this section. So now we've gone to D minor. Get down here. Pretty sure we ended that section on a 5 major, which is unusual, right? it's melodic minor. In a standard natural minor, you have 5 is a minor key. You have 1 minor, 5 minor. But in melodic minor, you have 1 minor, 5 major. Absolutely brilliant. I almost never use minor 5s in minor keys. I just think the major 5 sounds so great. It leads back to the 1 so much better. Big fan. Yeah, 5 major. So much movement happening in the lower strings, and this just feels so much like a film score, like an epic film score, for real, which I love. I think that's a huge part of what creates the most captivating music. I'm singing this from the rooftops, but my favorite music right now is coming out of the show Arcane, the League of Legends and Riot Games universe. They are doing the most compelling songwriting using big cinematic sounds, like writing like a film score, but turning it into like dark pop or rock music. And it's the most captivating music I've ever heard. And it is what's influencing a lot of my own original songwriting at the moment. And this is a very similar vibe. So cool. Long breaks with no vocals, right? I mean, that is film scoring right there. Oh, beautiful virtuosic piano motif. Like Beauty and the Beast. It's just absolutely gorgeous. There's a motif in there that sounded like Beauty and the Beast, a theme from Beauty and the Beast. Great to hear Fleur up in that head voice now. So this is where her classical and operatic training is going to come into play. That's where the opera singer dominates, is in that head voice. That's what they strengthen. That's what they build up strong enough to sing cleanly over an orchestra without a microphone. That's where the training comes in. So I think just up to tenor high C. So this is a pitch presumably Fleur could stretch her chest voice all the way up to and sing, but she's opting for that lighter, airier, ethereal kind of singing, and allowing that vibrato to come in too, which means she's got freedom in her vocal tract. She's got nice breath support going. We love to see it, and we love to hear it.
I'm the wave shaping pebbles, roller's chest. I am the snow on your palm. I am the
Key change.
secret stream.
Yes.
Lost beneath your feet. I am you who climbed off my back not long ago. A sheltered song in a world like gold.
There, stretching the chest voice out. It's just beautiful. So this is very similar actually to the first part of the song, but she's singing an octave higher for the most part. All the chords are the same. The melody's the same. Piano's the same, pretty much. There's more movement in the orchestration in the background, which makes a lot of sense. Now we're halfway through the song. Now we're really going to start revving up, most likely. And hearing Fleur now she's operating up in that higher head voice, whereas in the beginning it was in a very low part of her chest range. And just that in itself, the shift in octave and the shift in some registration, already makes for kind of a totally different feeling, even if nothing else had changed. Oh, we got some cinematic drums too, those like pulses you hear. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Beautiful. Yes. So I'm pretty sure that's chest connected, because that does not sound like a head voice production there. Yeah, very nice. Back to head voice. I was just sticking in the minor. Sticking with that E minor here more. Listen to the strings in the background. Like all those massive arpeggiating, sounds like violins to me, adding so much movement and kind of turbulence underneath the sound, underneath her voice. we got some brass in there, some horns.
Sung by the free for 1,000 more tomorrows of an incomplete week. To the meadows I go, I'll be waiting for you once more.
Stunning. A huge high. What was that high note? Was that high D? Couldn't have been a high soprano high D. I mean, I know she can sing that high, but we'll go back and find out. What was I going to say? I had something so important to say, but I got distracted by Fleur's amazing vocals. High G, soprano high G. Wonderful. Yes, I remember. Something indicative of the genre is often the balance of voice compared to the instrumentation, orchestration, and how the mixing engineer puts it together. So pop music, the voice is going to be so right in the front. Any kind of pop music, K-pop, country pop, pop rock, doesn't really matter. Voices bang right in the middle, super crystal clear. If you have a more symphonic-based music like this for a symphonic metal, obviously we don't have any metal happening in this song yet, but if there's a lot of orchestration in a song, if they're also often in rock, like harder rock, the vocals and the instruments are they're more closely balanced. So like here, we have Fleur doing these wonderful big vocals, but you still very clearly hear the orchestra, and the orchestra is still such an important part of the balance. And so that's kind of indicative of the genre they're going for here. It's a more symphonic piece because the vocals aren't just completely dominating all the time. It's still going to be the thing most people focus on most because the voice is part of us and it's very natural. And when we hear a voice, we pay attention. But there's like a pretty even balance right now in this big moment between Fleur's vocals and the orchestration. Shift and a difference in cadence there from what we heard earlier. Just beautiful, beautiful, lush strings happening. I love the call them dynamics or expression of the strings, where it's like right. All this, it's like even if it's holding a pitch, even if they're holding a pitch, there's still movement and growth, and it creates such a beautiful organic feel. It's what you get so well when you get like a live orchestra to play. Extremely high budget needed for that, but you do get a lot of very real expression, which adds so much to a song and a film score, for example. And yeah, this is not, I mean, this is structured. It's just structured in its own way. There's no rules for this kind of music, really. It's not verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It's like one section and then a down section and an orchestral movement and then back to the voice. Really beautiful. I love this descending orchestral pattern with the ms that Fleur's doing in addition to that. Beautiful.
I walk now
Hey.
toward the trees.
I am the silver stream.
The night falling at my feet.
Beautiful.
Into
Ooh.
the forest of yesterwhile.
Nice, really cool multi-tracking there. Who's our male singer here? Give me a hot second. So given a quick Google search, I believe we have Tuomas Holopainen singing. Not totally sure. It's not terribly clear what I'm looking at, but I believe he is singing and has been for a long time in the group. So we're going to go with that. Guys, please leave a comment so I know who I'm listening to. But just a lovely duet we have here between Fleur and our duettists here. Really lovely, going back and forth. Also, he gets pretty low there at the end. I want to see if he gets down to that low E.
Into the forest of yesterwild.
Wild. It's like multi-tracked in a way where it's hard to hear. Another octave. Whenever I open up my iPad, it goes to the highest octave on the piano. No idea why that is.
The forest of yesterwild.
Well, it sounds like there's maybe an E in one ear and a G in the other ear, multi-tracked. Very cool. Well, there's your low E. Sorry, I was singing a E1 subharmonic because I can't help myself. But we finally got our low E, our E2. I love a drone. Just holding that E out forever. If he did an E1 subharmonic, I would cry. That would never happen. That only happens in weird bass music. It's so dreamlike and ethereal. Wow, fantastic. Absolutely stunning. I can't believe how long it's been since I've been back here with Nightwish. Way too long, guys. Way too long. Please leave recommendations below. If you enjoyed my first time reaction and analysis of this video, please do consider supporting me via Patreon. That's the absolute best way to do so. Links in the description below. And I will see you guys sooner than it's been since the last one for the next Nightwish video. See you then.